What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above. Mountain pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Really scary, he don't care it.
Damn, I'm telling.
Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. I apparently have to start being nicer because YouTube has been telling me I'm a bully and removing my videos. Anyway, Pathetic Patty went live and spilled some tea on Salah. I really think this is just the beginning. She wanted to go live her life the way she wants to, but expects him to still love her and make her a priority in his life. Now that he's not, we are going to see more and more meltdowns and exposing. Let's get into this.
It's just harder than I thought, like, breaking up, you know? I just, like, sometimes feel like I can't handle the loneliness, like, I know I have to, like, make my own life now, and I don't fucking feel like it. I don't feel like doing anything but laying and crying and
That's the problem with your entire life. You don't feel like doing anything.
I know I try to remind myself that I wasn't happy there either, but I didn't feel lonely, you know? What's wrong? What's wrong with not being alone? Like, why is being alone such a good thing? It's just like, I make coffee alone, I cook alone. It's just like there's no joy. It's more comfortable here, yeah, but it's so fucking boring. Not even boring, just like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't give a shit about anything.
This seems a lot like the consequences of your own actions. You have no friends. Nobody who wants to spend time with you. There's only one person to blame for that.
I wanted to be alone, yes, I did. But now that I am, it's like I'm never happy. No, we hardly talk. It's like the one person, like, I want to be there for me is not. He's just become so cold and uncaring.
Goral, you wanted a divorce. You chose nashies and gummies over your husband, and you still think he should be there to entertain you and comfort you for the life that you wanted?
It's not my fault either because he always gives me mixed signals. And then I'm like confused. Like, do I even want that? Like, what do I want? Like, he's so bad that, like, I took off my hijab and did that live and that weird skirt and stuff like that. But it's like, when you fucking met me, I was like that. Were you just counting on me changing? Like, he didn't even, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's just full of crap. I literally fucking hate him right now, and I blocked him.
You're both weird. You're divorced. Why does he care what you're wearing? Why are you entertaining him complaining about what you're wearing? Cut ties. It's over. You don't have kids. Stop it.
And I think that's the only way to, like, fully move on is to block. It's like every time we have a fight, he always blames me. It's like, I'm so fucking sick of that shit. Like, you're no fucking angel. You hurt me so bad in our relationship. Way more than I ever did to you. Oh, I'm a bit crazy. Oh, I insulted you because you're a man and that's unacceptable in your culture. Well, you did a lot to me too. You cheated on me and I forgave you.
Wait, I thought for 2 years now you've argued with everyone that it wasn't cheating because it wasn't in person. Now it's cheating because you want him to be the villain? We see you, Goral.
Did he change for you? Well, he sacrificed relationships with some of his family members because they didn't approve of it. But other than that, no. It's just never gonna work. And that's just hard to realize because it's like here I am back to square one, alone in a fucking apartment. Keep in block future, you will be thankful. I don't know. Yeah, Christina. It's like, but Julia's there, so it's like, if I want to find out about her, but maybe I should just let her go.
Chantal, stop using that cat as a reason to keep Salah in your life. You know damn well you are only doing that to force him to speak to you.
Yeah, he did threaten me because we were fighting so bad at the end. Because I didn't want to be with his family every fucking day. I just wanted some time alone with him. And he's like, well, here, people, that's how we are. And, I couldn't, like, a lot of the time people would just come over.
What was the threat? You keep saying he threatened you, but have never said what the threat was. Did he threaten to not order your hubcap of rice? What was it?
Yeah, I should be first. I always put him first. And in Kuwait, I was always first. Like, I try to remember that. Like, his family thinks I'm so bad for him. Yeah, well, like, do you not know that he cheated on me? Like, he treated me like shit a lot too. He doesn't like drama and I'm too dramatic. Oh, okay. Don't you love when men say that? You're being dramatic. Yeah, I'm trying to express my fucking feelings. Like, it's like they don't want to hear anything about your feelings or emotions that they've put onto you.
There's a difference between putting someone first and being caring of their feelings and emotions, and someone demanding every second of your time and throwing tantrums when you want to spend time with your family. I don't like soft hands, tall Pete's, but I wouldn't be able to put up with Chantal for 5 minutes.
I feel that too. Hey, Erica. I feel like his family, and he's always like, don't bring my family into it. Don't talk about my family. He's a liar because I'm like, did you. One day, I was just feeling like over it and I wanted to get the hell out of there. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it is selfish of me. Like, I let my own insecurity try to justify him having another wife and having children. So I was like, and then one day he brought up, I swear, I'm not crazy. Like, I thought he mentioned some of his family members starting to hate him because he's not having kids. And then I was like, I brought that up the other day. And he's like, I never said that. uh, no, he never mentioned. He said he just wants to be alone. Yeah, right.
So, confirmed that Salah wanted to have a second wife so he could have kids, and Chantal refused. I mean, she mentioned that within the first 48 hours of knowing him, so it's not like this is surprising to her.
I've watched you try so hard to be what he wants. What about what you need and want? It's not. It's so one-sided. Thank you, Trixie. I think he's used to being around women who suppress their emotions. Like, like not a crying emotional mess and demanding talking about feelings and like normal things. uh Thank you, Samantha. I don't think he respected you enough. I don't think so either. And I have to remind myself of that. Hey, YouTube lover, I should have left when he cheated. I should have fucking left.
Which time? Wait, sorry, we'll get to that.
Because I never got over that. Like, I never trusted him. I don't trust him now. So why am I trying to hold on to something just because it's familiar? You know? And I remember the good times, but it was just a lie. No, he doesn't expect that. I say that. I say, after what happened, you shouldn't expect me to just trust you. I swear on this and that. Wallah, I'm not. I've never talk to anybody ever again. Cause like a part of me like wonders like I was so forgiving about what happened because I didn't want to leave him, but also I wanted to give him another chance. And also I felt like sympathetic to his situation, being younger and oppressed, sexuality wise, and like he's human.
He's a grown ass man. Stop making excuses. He's not a child. He knew what he was doing. He knew if you found out it would hurt you. He did not care. Period.
Yeah, I never thought he would have ever done that to me. Oh, stop living in the past. Well, and I know, like, the minute he went to Syria, his friggin' family, who judged me so bad. No, we didn't steal money. There was one time, I won't tell all of our secrets, but this really bothered me for a long time. I was really sick and I was in bed. I was really sick. I couldn't go anywhere. And this was in Kuwait, and he was like, I'm gonna go see my dad. They invited me for lunch. Sure, no problem. And I didn't trust him fully, right? Because from what happened. So when he got back, I woke up and I was like I had a really bad flu or something. I was so sick. And he was like, I don't know. He's like, I'm hungry. Like he's dumb. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, wait, didn't you just have lunch at your family's? What did you eat? And then he just like took him a minute. He's like, rice with chicken. Like he was kind of angry in his answer. And I'm just like, but you want rice and chicken again right now for dinner? And he was like, I didn't eat much. Like he got really defensive. And then I was like, send me a picture. Like, did you take a picture or anything? Anyway, he sends me a picture of like a mosque near where his family lived. His dad lived. Something didn't feel right. I don't know how much longer later, like maybe a month later, he fell asleep with his phone open. So I maybe it's wrong to do that, but I didn't trust him, so I checked it. And there was photos of him and this like non-hijabi like Arab girl at a restaurant. They were at like a table. And there was like he had his arm around her. And then I freaked out and I shot the phone at him. And I was like, you motherfucker, like just freaking out. And he got up. I left the apartment. And I was like, I'm leaving you. You are such a fucking disgusting liar. Haram. And then he was like making excuses, like, no, I love you. That was just a friend. It was just a friend I used to work with. I haven't seen her in a while, and I needed to tell you because I knew you would freak out. I'm like, how come you hang you if you freak out if I have a hair showing, and you go and have a fucking coffee or whatever the fuck you're doing with a non-hijabi. Oh well, she's not my wife. She's just a friend. I would never be with a non-hijabi. I would never cheat on you. You can't cheat. It's not Canada. It's Kuwait. We didn't cheat. We just had a like I knew her from he said from university, and I'm like it doesn't matter. You lied to me. You told me you deleted any women from your phone after what happened.
And not one person is surprised by this at all. And you decided to forgive him and stay. Yet again. That was your man, girl. You were on here defending him until you were blue in the face that he'd never do that again, and he loved you so much. Salah was dogging you out, and you are still on here crying over that little boy. Stand up.
And I swear on God, I never talked to another man when I was with him. Never.
You were literally meeting up with your ex-boyfriend behind his back.
And then and then he just now blames me for our relationship unraveling. There's so many things wrong. We could never be together. Yeah, the friend with a woman. Yeah, that was him. I didn't want to say anything because didn't want people to hate him. You know, same thing with that turd. Except Salah wasn't abusive. But he was starting to be more and more in Syria because I feel like he feels like it's a right there to treat your, you know. His phone was, again, similar thing. It was on lock, but on the lock screen, I saw a message in Arabic, and it was from a woman. It could have been the same person he had the lunch with. I don't know. And I was like, who's this? And he like deleted it before I could even ask him about it. Like, before I could even like try to screenshot and translate. So he was like, it's nothing. Like he deleted it. He deleted it so that there's no proof, but he would like if it's nothing, you shouldn't delete it. It makes you look more suspicious. I'm not dragging him. I'm just trying to remember everything bad so that
Oh, I bet that text was nasty too. You know he was barking like a chihuahua.
that's the person. It wasn't really a low cut shirt. It was just like it was a normal like modest shirt, but like it was tight against her body, and she was hiding her face with her phone, and she had like long hair. And he's like, "Oh, it's a customer. It was a customer because he used to work in like he was like a manager for like customer service at like a store." And he had a lot of contacts. Like when I met him, he had like thousands of contacts. So he's like, "Oh yeah, she's just messaging me." And then I'm confused because one day we're laying in bed and he gets a phone call and he answers it, and it's a woman, and he told her, "Oh, you'll have to call customer service. I don't work there anymore." So it's like he could hide his lies in that fact because he did get calls from people that he used to, because he would get like commission, so he would get them to contact him personally, especially when he was single.
Girl, what does him being single have to do with work contacts? Salah is untrustworthy, but y'all know Chantal was jealous of everything. I guarantee she lost her shit about every single woman he ever met or had contact with.
So that's some things that I went through, and I'm sure he will hate me even no more now for it, for outing that, but I went through those things and I have a right to fucking talk about them. Not all of our relationship was bad. And I feel he did. There was a time where he really did love me. But, yeah, I'm not excusing his behavior. Because of those things, I was insecure and didn't trust him. And, like, and then he wondered why. Oh, those are the past. Why are you always bringing up the past? That's what, because that was one of the reasons we were breaking up. Like, on his side, he thought, oh, you don't trust me. It's getting annoying. I wonder why.
He cheated on you while you were in the hospital, Chantal. That man never loved you. Calm down.
And I believed him. I just, like, for me to be able to move on and live with him, I believed him that it was just like a former colleague and it was just a friend. But looking back on it, it's like it's not right that I put up with that I excused it, that I let it go. Because I wanted us to be like a happy family, you know?
That's called desperation, girl.
And I know all these things. And it's just hard moving on. And I fucking hate men. Like, I'm such a man hater now. I don't know. I'm like a femcel because of this shit. Like, you did this to me. I was nothing but fucking loyal to you. Oh, I burp and fart like I'm gross. Well, too fucking bad. Yeah. And you don't deserve me.
Can you imagine burping and farting so much that someone leaves you for it? That's wild as hell.
I still have love for him because it doesn't just go away. Or do I love the idea of him, like Sans being a cheater? And he gets so offended when I call him a cheater. Well, you are one. He doesn't consider it cheating. He feels like as long as it's not in real person. Well, meeting up with somebody behind my back is cheating because why wouldn't you just say something? Oh, because as a married man, you're not supposed to be hanging out with other women? Period. But if he considers it cheating when I go into Pete's chat to say hi to my best friend.
How old are we? Like, this sounds like a middle school breakup, I swear.
And I guess I'm better off being alone. That's why, like, all the time in Syria, like, whenever he would go anywhere without me, I would freak out. And then he would get mad.
Toxic. It's toxic as hell. If you can't trust someone to leave the house without you, that might be a sign.
No, I don't want to shit talk him. I still love him, but I could never. I see, like, talking about the bad things. It's like, why did he have to be like that? He ruined our, like, perfect idea of our relationship, you know? I feel like farting. At least if I'm not with him, I don't have to worry about that. He says he didn't physically cheat, so I have no idea. He had his arm around some sharmoot. She is a sharmuta. I don't care if it's unbecoming of a lady to say that. Fuck you and fuck her. Fuck her. Thank you very much. Anyways, I just know his family's probably down there thinking, trying to console him for being with a wicked West woman. And him too. Oh my god, what you've been through. All the farts and sharts. Yeah, what about me? Fuck off. What about me? I had to put up with cheating from your fucking son. Okay? So all of you can shut the fuck up. There, I said it.
Chantal, this man has a shit fetish. He didn't leave you because you fart. I'm assuming that's what made him stay with you at all.
Anyways, my family liked him. My family didn't have a problem with him. And they accepted me forgiving him. They never judged like, you know. They know I'm an adult. They don't interfere like his family does. You can't have a successful marriage when your family is constantly in your fucking business. Oh, and he broke the seashell that he made for me, that seashell keychain, because we were fighting so bad. And of course, his whole family knew about the fighting. We started fighting. I was pissed because he said he was going to be gone for 2 days. And then he messaged me and said he's going to be 3 days. And I was freaking out. I wanted to go to Latakia, me and him. I didn't want him to bring. He literally brought 16 people. Oh, well, my cousin is down from Germany and he won't ever get to go. And we do things as in groups here because it's safer. It's very dangerous in Latakia. 16 people! And I would just have to accept that my feelings didn't fucking matter.
Then why are you crying? You're literally proving that he didn't give a fuck about you.
He's definitely marrying a cousin. Yep. I find that really weird, marrying a first cousin, but that's how they do things.
I'm sorry, he's what?
Yeah, he doesn't seem sad at all. I know. He did one, like, a little bit, and then yesterday he told me he's sick again. He had a cold or a flu, and, his dad there and his family, he's been visiting nonstop with people. And that's pretty much it. And I told him I have to block him because I can't keep like living this way. I need 100% closure. Like I can't. Oh well, I thought we would be best friends, like you and Peace when you broke up. Why can't we be best friends? I'm like, I don't see you as a friend, and that hurt his feelings. Yeah. And his argument to that was like he would criticize me a lot, like your chin hair's growing back or stuff like a lot of things about my appearance. And he says he's like it's called love. Like if I don't care about you, I wouldn't tell you if I smelled or if I had a hair out of place or something. Like he never said I smelled because I was always very careful about that, but he would always be like, "Well, maybe sometimes I did. I don't know, whatever." He would be like, "I would want you to tell me. Like it's your job to tell me." His family got to him. That's what I feel like. You must have children. You must have crotch goblins. You must be a baby factory.
I do actually think his family has a huge role in this relationship ending, but it's very clear by everything she's saying he didn't care about her at all. I wonder if Syria and the family home was his end game. I still really don't get why he stayed with her so long, if I'm being honest.
Like they have a million kids and they can't even support them hardly. Like I don't understand the appeal of that, but whatever. They have enough grandkids. Do you know how many friggin' grandkids his family has? I think they can spare one or two. No, they won't be inbred. They all marry first cousins.
Girl, just because they all do it doesn't mean they aren't inbred.
He wasn't all bad, but those bad things are what made me so insecure. And I have to remind myself that those things were enough to end the relationship. And he has the nerve to like say that I am the problem with my mental health. And it's just like, what? My mental health is bad because of you. I don't trust you. I can't trust you. He doesn't approve of his wife being without hijab. Well, he approved of me when he was so quick to marry me the second day he met me, right, Shamsa? He had no problem with that. And when I asked him, if I never donned the hijab on my own, would you have wanted me to? I don't know. It's up to you. Oh, really? Funny how that changes when you move to Syria. I don't think so. He doesn't want a wife wearing no hijab. Well, I don't want a husband who cheats as a Arab Muslim. So, sorry. Yeah, when I met him, he was more open-minded. He was miserable, miserable. He felt very confined. Maybe he's changing, maybe he's changed. Maybe he's experienced Western culture and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to come crawling back now." He always pressured me to clean and stuff like that. Even though it would be clean. I wasn't always the cleanest person, but oh my God. Like one time I was in Syria and I had just done laundry and dishes and mopped the hallway floor. So I made myself some shisha coffee, sat down, started watching my show, and he's sitting there playing his game and he looks at me and he's like, "Don't you have something to clean?" Or and I was like, I freaked out. I was like, "I just did." Like we would fight a lot like that. Like I would talk back a lot. I was like, "I just clean." Like, what?
Okay, but this is what you wanted. He clearly wasn't okay with you not wearing a hijab from the start because you had it slapped on your bald head 2 days after meeting him online. He made you hide all of your old videos showing your hair. You spent 3 years claiming you loved a controlling man who would take care of everything and wanted to be a housewife. Maybe you're the one that changed your mind, Chantal.
And it would like piss him off so bad if I was watching a show that was like a guy talking. He would be like, "Your show's giving me a headache. Why are you watching this?" He can do a live all he wants. There's nothing he can expose me for. What's he gonna say? I fart too much? You all know that. I'm not the cleanest person. You all know that. What's he gonna say? I've never cheated on him. I've never done anything to him. Salah had a pretty good job when I came to Kuwait. I talked to Pete's cheating. That would be considered cheating to him, yeah. Yeah, they do, Kate. um, and he just got promoted. Like he was starting a new position when I got there, and it would have taken a lot of his time. Like the hours he would have had to work were crazy. And he wasn't super happy there. And so I was like, well, why don't we do a couples channel and make money that way? And he worked for a little while and then he was getting money from his business, uh the fragrance business, and he really wanted to do vlogs. Like that was his like dream, to do like travel vlogs and stuff. So that's what we did for a while. And he was doing other stuff, like just, that kind of his business. He was making, decent amount. And then whenever he left Kuwait, they had to pay him out like thousands of dollars. So he bought a car with that, fixed up the house and stuff. And it wasn't my fault about leaving Kuwait. He didn't get his it was taking forever. They always change the rules in the government in Syria, I mean in Kuwait, which is why it was hard for me to get like that's why I was in Thailand for so long. I was waiting for they changed something with the residency law and I was trying to get like on a family residency. And then it took forever and I just decided to go back and stay on like a travel visa. And then they like cracked down on like I don't know, there was something with his business. Um I didn't fully understand the reasoning behind that. Uh with his fragrance business and stuff, and he was waiting for that to renew, and he was worried there was a chance it wouldn't, and he would, have to like leave anyway, so he just decided to leave for Syria.
And it just so happened to correspond with the exact time that you fled for Canada after the cat incident? Sure, Chantal. Sure.
I don't know, maybe I shouldn't wear the hijab. I feel like I am just wearing it to make him happy, honestly. I do believe in God and a lot of things about Islam and both Christianity, but can I be both? And yes, even though I just talked about all the bad stuff, there were still really good times and a lot of love and just not for each other, I guess, which is hard to come to terms with. It's not easy.
Yes, guys, he cheated on her repeatedly, hid things from her, forced her to be someone she's not, chose his family over her, lied to her, criticized her for her looks and farting, but there was so much love. I can't. Anyway, I've got some catching up to do, so I'll see you again real soon, little gherkins.
Pathetic.
To be okay.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic.